go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will begin a 3-game series against the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And the Orioles are playing the team that we hate the most. You know, let's just cut to the chase, all right? We're 10 games under 500 again. Are we back to 10 under? Where are we? I don't know. We're quite far behind the Yankees in the standings. But we got to rise to the occasion and play these guys. We beat them 2 out of 3 earlier in the season in Baltimore. We took 2 out of 3, hoping to at least do that here starting tonight. It's going to be a tough matchup. Tomoyuki Sugano, great for us, but we got to go up against left-hander Max Fried. He's been extremely difficult to hit this season. And where are his numbers? He is 9-2 with a 1.89 ERA and a whip under 1. Been very, very good. He'll most likely be an all-star this season and at least get some Cy Young Award votes. Maybe not going to beat a guy like Tarek Skubal, but in the running with these numbers so far this season. 90 strikeouts in 95 innings, 20 walks. Opponents are hitting just .201 off of him on the year. Looking back at his career, his best seasons have hitters hitting like in the 220s. So he's even better than normal by his standards, and he was already a pretty good pitcher. So a 17-game winner back in 2019, a 14-game winner in 2021 and 2022. And he's going to be a tough cookie tonight. And the Orioles have responded, I guess you would say, with a lineup that is just out there to basically say, I hope right-handers can do something, because we are sitting a lot of regulars tonight, a lot of left-handed regulars, including Jackson Holliday, Gunnar Henderson, Ryan O'Hearn, and Cedric Mullins. I just think it's a little bit much. We'll look at the lineup. I think sitting Gunnar is maybe one sit too many. We're sitting a lot of our star players, a lot of our veteran players, our best players, all because they hit left-handed. Colton Cowser, the only lefty bat in the lineup tonight. Here is the lineup. Let's take a look. Where are you? Here it is. Oh, let me go over here. That's better. Jackson Holiday. Well, wait a minute. Holiday, they changed the lineup. This lineup has changed. They changed the lineup. Okay, the lineup has changed since an hour or so ago. Now I'm going to go to Twitter and find out what happened. Was there an injury? Why is there a late change? Jackson, excuse me, Jordan Westberg was originally to hit leadoff tonight. Adley Rutschman has been scratched due to left abdominal tightness. Wow. So, all right, trade out Holiday, and now we don't have Adley in the lineup. No Adley, no Gunnar, no O'Hearn, and no Mullins. And Holiday is going to hit leadoff anyway. Why? Why is Holiday leading off? Why not keep Westberg at leadoff? Why is Holiday leading off against the lefty? Oh, man, I really wasn't too happy with this lineup before, and now we've got Rutschman hurt and an even more unsatisfactory lineup, at least by my standards. Wow. Okay, this is the lineup. Jackson Holiday will lead off in DH. Jordan Westberg will play second base and bat second. Ramon Lauriano will hit third and play in right field. Ramon Arias is the cleanup hitter at third base. Colton Cowser will bat fifth and play in center field. Gary Sanchez will do the catching and hit sixth. Kobe Mayo is at first base, batting seventh. Hitting eighth, Dylan Carlson. He's in left field. And finally, is it Luis Vasquez? I feel bad. Luis Vasquez. I almost said Ramon Vasquez. He'll bat ninth and play shortstop. For the Yankees, leading off, playing first base, Paul Goldschmidt. Trent Grisham will play in center field and bat second. Aaron Judge will hit third and be in right field. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is at third base doing the cleanup hitting. Giancarlo Stanton will DH and bat fifth. Jason Dominguez will hit sixth and play in left field. Anthony Volpe batting seventh and playing shortstop. Austin Wells will be doing the catching and hitting eighth, and DJ LeMahieu will bat ninth and play second base. As usual, when we're playing the Yankees, one major strategy, pitch around Aaron Judge. That's about it. You pitch around the guy. You don't let him beat you. It's pretty simple. He's got twice as many RBIs. Okay, that's an exaggeration. He's got twice as many RBI as anybody else in the top six in this order. A couple of guys with 40 RBIs, Volpe and Wells hitting seventh and eighth. But we're talking about a guy hitting 366, 26 homers, 60 RBI. Just pitch around him. You got Jazz Chisholm hitting behind him, hitting 230. That's a 136-point drop-off with about 30% of the home runs and less than half the RBI. Just pitch around Judge. That's it. I don't care what the situation is. Unless the bases are loaded, and even then, I'm still thinking about it depending on other factors. So there's your lineups, folks. It is now the top of the hour. First pitch should be about 5 minutes away, so I'm going to get the game up here on the screen. Orioles, Yankees. I'm up for it. I'm not ready for it, though, because this is a first. I've got nothing in terms of refreshments here, folks. Nothing to drink, not even water, and no snacks. I got nothing. We're going to go on a hunger strike, I guess, and demand an Orioles victory tonight. We've got our A-list broadcast team. Kevin Brown and Jim Palmer are here. By the way, Max Fried is also getting the best run support of any starting pitcher in all of Major League Baseball. The Yankees are averaging 7.39 runs per start. That helps. Yeah, I have nary a snack. Nary, I tell you. Only bit of beverage is the chilled melted ice from yesterday's coffee drink, which was still in my fridge. So that can wet the lips a little bit. That is it. That's it. I'm actually considering delivering something here while I'm doing the game and running downstairs to go collect it at some point in the middle of the game. I might have to, folks. You don't want BW when he's hungry. But really, it's more about the caffeine. It's the no coffee that's killing me right now. I'm honestly thinking, where's my phone? Where is my phone? What time is it? It's 6 a.m. I could order Mickey D's. I can get an egg McMuffin and a coffee over here. Over here. Hey, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my phone. I mean, baseball in the Bronx. Can't get any more American than this, folks, so why not order up some Mickey D's? Let's do this right. That means at some point I'm going to get an alert and I'm going to have to run downstairs and I'll be gone for 4 or 5 minutes. And it could happen mostly during a commercial break, but I can't time it, folks. I'm going to miss a couple of at-bats probably to do this, but I have to. I gotta. I'm sorry I wasn't prepared today. I've always done well at making sure I got everything I need to get me through, but I failed. Today I failed. What is this? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. All right, I'm going in. Hey, where'd the sub count go? That's broken again? What's shaking? Let's see. Let's do a refresh. That help? All right, there you go. Yeah, and I don't even have a special lucky ready to go. I got nothing, folks. I got nothing. All right. Bacon muffin with egg. Uh-oh. Hold on. Bacon muffin with egg. I wasn't planning on the bacon part. Where's the good old-fashioned egg McMuffin? I just want a la carte, man. I don't want your set. You can leave your greasy hash brown to you. Just give me the sandwich and give me the coffee. All right, let's just add this. Orioles, Yankees, folks, coming up here in just a minute. BW is trying to order up some quick bad food. Oh, here we go. Sausage, McMuffin with egg. There you go. Oh, it's only 10 more it's only 30 more cents for bacon? Hell yeah. Give me the bacon. And then we got iced latte. My God, the latte's twice as expensive as the muffin. Got everything ass backwards over here. All right. Order up. Okay. The saver thing on. And then, yeah, I got the right money for tip. Okay, order in. I just put in an order. 1 Egg McMuffin with bacon and a iced latte. Let's go. Their lattes are expensive as hell, though. It's like more than double what I pay across the street. Hey, everybody. We're in a commercial break. How we doing, Charm City chat? Are you ready for Yankees, Orioles? Everybody here hates the Yankees. I hope good. Richard is here. Coldest. JJ says, have a great stream. Thank you, JJ. Chilo. El Duderino. Edward. Carl. Boo. Yanks. Hussein. George. Ryan. Edward. Dingleberry. Hope the Stankies can stay in their losing ways. Yeah, the Yankees, what is their record of late? I know they've not been doing well. They're only 8 games over 500 at the moment. But in terms of like last 10 or something like that, I'm not sure how they've been doing. Let me take a look. Yankees schedule. Oh, my. They lost 6 in a row before last night? Damn. All right. So they won last night for the first time in a week after getting swept by Boston and losing the first 3 of 4 to the Angels. Carlos Rodon won the final game last night. So Rodon will not pitch in this series. Max Fried, Clark Schmidt tomorrow, Will Warren on Sunday. Very early start on Sunday, 11:35 a.m., folks. So, just like I need to get prepared in the mornings over here, you guys are going to have to get prepared for Sunday. Have everything ready so you can wake up late, roll out of bed, and turn on the ball game. Holiday hitting leadoff. I don't get it. Westberg hitting first. And then maybe I'd hit Arias second. Keep Lauriano third. I'd probably put Cowser at cleanup 4. Sanchez 5. Mayo 6. And then I'd put Holiday down to 7. I swear I would. I'm sounding like a Holiday hater, aren't I? I'm not. I like Jackson Holiday. I promise. I left off. Where was I? Edward, George, Patrick, Dingleberry, Michael. Did I get everybody? Carl. Apologies if I missed your name. Happy you're here. Be sure to hit the like button, by the way, folks. There's 79 people here already. Over 50 of you could still hit that like button. About 2/3 of the audience. So just consider it a friendly reminder. I know you're not trying to hurt your boy over here. You're more than happy to help by just hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right, so the Yankees obviously in the Bronx wearing their classic pinstripes. Orioles wearing their road gray pants with black jersey tops. Fried throws the cutter a lot. He's also got a big curveball. In fact, a lot of people have compared Cade Povich to Max Fried with that curveball of his. I say a lot of people. Don't you hate it when people say that? Like who? Who, BW? Who said that? I just don't remember, okay? But I've heard it from more than one person. First pitch of the ball game, Holiday with a check swing, and the umpire says he went around. 0-1. We are underway in the Bronx, folks. Orioles, Yankees. Sweeper, low and away, 1-1 the count. Jackson Holiday. Average is down to 238. And he lines one into left center field. Excuse me, a base hit. Well, all right. Well, okay. I'll slap myself. There. Bad BW. What, you thought Holiday couldn't Hit leadoff against the lefty. What do you know, B-Dog? You don't know a damn thing. Holiday's on, folks. There is a major chant going on in the ballpark. Westberg, first pitch swinging, hits a ball to left center field, going back and on the edge of the track. The catch is made out there by Grisham, one down. Dominguez is in left, Grisham in center, and Judge in right. Chisholm at third, Volpe at short, LeMahieu at second, Goldschmidt at first, and Austin Wells behind the plate. Ramon Lauriano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Big curveball stays outside for ball one. Lauriano is up to a .272 batting average. Got on base 3 times last night, a pair of walks and a hit. 9 homers, 22 driven in. And a check on Holiday, and that was close. Are we working with Jackson on this whole taking the lead off first thing? Are we doing drills? Are we addressing this? I'd like to know. Want to know the count on Lauriano? Pitch is fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count. Pitch upstairs. 2-1 on Lauriano. I didn't know it was hilarious. But, gee. So for 6 months, you're just stuck without able to address anything? Everything has to be done in the spring? You can't work on anything? A couple of hours before the game? That seems counterproductive. Pitch to Lauriano is inside, and that hit him? It was either ball 4 or a hit by a pitch. It looked like it might have hit him. Either way, folks, 2 men on now with 1 out. 2 men on in the first. Ramon Arias, folks, is up right now. Let's go. Sorry, brother. I'm on the wrong page over here. Arias steps out of the box, throws his bat down, takes his helmet off. I guess he's got something in his eye. That sucks. Flush it out. Flush it out. Don't rub your shirt in there. You'll just make it worse. Don't put your dirty batting glove in there. Ramon. Be careful with that eyeball. Oh, great. Somebody's going to grab a screenshot of what looks like Arias crying, but it's just some Visine in his eyes. I think Ramon is just playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game. I say Ramon is fine. He wants the pitcher to have a false sense of confidence that he can't see anything. And then Fried throws a fat pitch down the middle, and we get ourselves an Earl Weaver special. That's what this is all about, folks. Arias is tricking the Yanks, I hope. First pitch. Here it is. No, here it isn't. Fried steps off the rubber and looks Holiday back to second base. See if I can get the scoreboard up here. Curveball outside to Arias. Folks, Max Fried. Early analysis, but it doesn't look his sharpest right now. 1-0 on Arias. Another curveball fouled. There's the scoreboard for you. One and one on Arias. He's hitting .266. That pitch is, what happened there? No swing. 2-1, folks. 2-1 on Ramon. Come on. Make Fried work. The 2-1 pitch. Left outside, a changeup. Fried is not 100% right now. We got to take advantage. Come on. Since June 13th, the Orioles have the second highest batting average with runners in scoring position. How about that? The 3-1. No. Fried steps off again. The crowd was very loud to start the game. Now very quiet. 3-1 pitch. Right in there. Arias took it all the way. Full count. Come on, buddy. Full count, first and second here in the top of the first. And the pitch is fouled back. Arias hanging tough. Runners were off with the pitch. Runners were both off with that pitch. Still a full count on Arias, folks. Another 3-2. Popped up. Get out of play. Get out of play. The catcher will have a play right behind home plate on the warning track near the Yankee logo at the backstop. Second out of the inning. A foul pop-up to the catcher. Well, we got one lefty in the lineup, and he's coming up here in a big spot, and he's been hitting a lot of home runs since returning from injury. It's Colton Cowser, folks. A pickoff attempt at second. Holiday back in there. Pitch. Taken low and away, ball one. Six home runs for Cowser, 5 since returning from injury. Holiday at second. And Lauriano at first. The pitch. That's off the plate. It's 2-0 on the Milkman, folks. Fried is not throwing a whole lot of strikes early in the count here. 2-0 the count. Pitch. That's a foul tip. Cowser tried to check his swing, but his bat touched the ball. It's a foul ball. 2-1. Next pitch. Up and in. Did that hit Cowser? It did. Max Fried is wild. 2 hit batters in the first inning. Yankees love to hit us, although I'm not going to say any of this was intentional. But maybe don't freak out whenever we might unintentionally hit one of your guys, okay? So far, the score tonight's 2-0 you guys hitting batters. There's a mound meeting now for the Yanks.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Holy cow, the delivery is already on the way. Where is he? Wow. I'm going to have to head downstairs here like in 2 minutes. I'm going to have to run downstairs. But I'm not going anywhere until this inning is over. Come on, Gary Sanchez up there with the bases loaded. Playing his former team. What a great opportunity to get back at him. First pitch is taken for a strike, a sweeper from Fried. Sanchez, 171 average, 2 homers, 9 driven in. The 0-1 pitch, big curveball, stays up and away. 1-1 the count. One. Curveball again, missing. Up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 to Sanchez. Bases loaded, 2 down. Is fouled off to the left, 2-2. I am hungry for a salami. Don't clip that out of context. Thanks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases loaded in the top of the first. Oh, a hit here would be so huge. 2-2 pitch. Hit on the line drive. Base hit into left field. 1 run will score. Here comes another. It's 2-0 Baltimore. A 2-out, 2-run single from the Kraken against his former team. We have gotten a Fried in the first. It's 2-0. Oh, doctor.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Kobe Mayo up now, and I got to run downstairs, folks.
Get it all on there. Just spread it out.
I can't miss Mayo's first major league home run, though. I gotta go. I gotta run downstairs. Big curveball to Mayo for a strike. First and second now with 2 down, 2 runs in the first off of Fried. Folks, that's what you get for hitting our boys. The 0-1 to Mayo. High, 1-1 the count. I'm going to go ahead and just delete myself off camera and As soon as I see something happen here, I'm running downstairs. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runs in for the Orioles. The pitch to Mayo. Curveball hit on the ground to short. They go the short way for the force. The inning is over. It's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, I didn't miss a thing. Paul Goldschmidt leading off the bottom of the first. He's got a 2-1 count. Outside 3-1. In the air, left field and foul. Slicing into the stands. Ugh. Whew. Full count to Goldschmidt, hitting .303. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Yeah, what took me so long? I tell you what, the driver was about to make me go crazy. Another 3-2 pitch. Crushed. If it's fair, it's gone. It's a foul ball. I watched the driver pull up on his motorbike and just take his sweet, sweet time putting the kickstand down, getting up out of his seat, fumbling around. I'm like, hurry up. Hurry up. Got the money in my hand right here. Just give me the stuff. Give me the stuff, man. Hurry up. I got the money. Give me the stuff. Still a 3-2 count on Goldschmidt, leading off the bottom of the first. Ninth pitch of the at-bat is ball 4. Quite the AB from Goldschmidt. Lovely. All I need. Trent Grisham up. He looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Yes, I tipped. Shanks for asking. 1-0 on Grisham. Low. Come on, Sugano. Three and 0. Good grief. God, caffeine. I love you. Ball 4. What the hell's going on, man? Back-to-back walks to begin the ball game when you've been given a 2-0 lead off of Max Fried against the Yankees in the Bronx, and now Aaron Judge is up. What the hell is going on? You forced yourself into a situation. Now you have to pitch. I think a line drive is really the right description. And my internet just dropped out for a sec. All right, folks, hang on to your hats. Nobody out, bases loaded. Jazz Chisholm at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. Popped up. Out of play. On the third base side. One pitch is outside. It's 2-1 on Chisholm. Three and 1. Sugano's never issued more than 2 walks in any start. He's already given up 2, and he's 3-1 on Chisholm. That ball is going to drop in for a base hit into left center field. 1 run is in. And that'll be it. Station to station. Still bases loaded. Nobody out. The Yankees have a run on the board. Tying run 90 feet away. Go-ahead run in scoring position. And yet another runner at first. And still nobody out. Mound meeting. Great time to take a bite of a sandwich. No surprise, Chilo is the first to say pull him. Giancarlo Stanton coming up. Well, folks, if there's one thing we have on our side, is that if we can keep Stanton in the yard, he is a strikeout or double play candidate, and those are the two results we're looking for. First pitch is fouled back, 0-1 on Stanton. Next pitch is up and in on him. Listen to this crowd groan. You've hit two of our batters. That pitch was slightly up and in. Shut up. God, I hate Yankee fans. Pitch. Fouled straight back. 1-2 on Stanton. I swear, Yankee fans have a mentality like if one of our batters gets hit, it's like, well, they shouldn't have been leaning into the pitch. Or, like it's just BS excuse for everything. It's the biggest hypocrites in all of sports. This pitch is up and in. It's 2-2. That's right. BW's nervous about the game, so he's just going to crap on Yankee fans to make him feel better. 2-2 on Stanton. Pitch. Fouled off to the right. 24 pitches from Sugano without an out. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. Stanton strikes out. We needed that.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
One down in the bottom of the first. Bases still loaded. And Jason Dominguez, the batter. He takes high for ball one. Everybody wants to turn two. Keep it on the infield and we got a chance. 1-0 pitch. We get the high strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, normally 25 pitches per out, not a recipe for success. Foul back, 2 strikes on Dominguez. It was some kind of white, fuzzy, like lint something. It wasn't black. That's what. And I'm like, let me just make sure this isn't something weird. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Dominguez. Pitch number 30 on the inning. Popped up. That's going to drive in a run. Cowser will chase it down on the track. The tying run will score. Another runner will move up to third. It's a sac fly. We got a 2-2 tie. 2 down. Let's get this third out, and let's just start the second inning like it's a brand new ball game, I guess. Anthony Volpe at the plate. He takes the first pitch strike. 2 runs for both teams in the first inning. That ball's hit in the air to left center field, and Cowser will chase it down. The inning is over. Sugano does finally settle down to get 3 outs. Unfortunately, a sac fly was one of those outs, and that scored the tying run. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Yankees, and Sugano with 2 uncustomary walks as well. So 4 batters reached, 2 scored. We go to the second inning tied at 2. Well, that was chapter 1. 8 chapters to go. Holy cow. This is epic. This could get epic, folks. You know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. We just got to hope Sugano settles down. We got to hope he settles down. It looks like he started to there at the end of the inning, and then he's got to keep it up because obviously we can't expect to be scoring against Max Fried with a lot of regularity. Maybe we do. That'd be a nice surprise, but we've already got 2 runs off of him. How many teams have been able to do that this season? Get 2 runs in the first off of Fried, so 2 is about all he gives up. He goes 7 innings, gives up 2 runs, and he's done. I got to be honest. The bacon on this thing, I'm not impressed. I think I would just settle for the good old-fashioned egg McMuffin, no bacon. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for both teams after 1 inning of play. Here we go, second inning. Dylan Carlson will lead it off. Batting right-handed against Fried, he takes a first pitch strike.
Dylan, your son?
Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fried had to throw a lot of pitches in the first as well, 29 to be exact. That curveball misses. Another Oriole hitter ahead in the count. 2-1 to Carlson. Fouled away. Too many pitches. Too many pitches are thrown in this game. That's outside, Blue. Why are you giving him the call on that curveball? He hasn't had command of it all night. That's outside, you schmuck.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Get the bee bag. Get the frickin' bee bag.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
Carlson has the bat taken out of his hands with a called strike 3. Here is Luis Vasquez, who is 0 for 4 on the season. This ball could dunk. Nope, it's going to stay in the infield. A little cue shot to Volpe, who makes the catch, 2 down. Here comes Holiday for the second time up in as many innings. That's the first pitch. Ball had the plate just a little bit low. Ball one. Holiday singled and scored in the first. And fouls this pitch away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another foul ball here. 1-2 on Jackson. 2 down, nobody on, top of the second. Two and two. The 2-2 to Holiday. That's right in there. Jackson didn't really know what to do. Kind of started the swing, didn't really commit, and stared at a pitch right in there for strike 3 to end the inning. Bottom of the second coming up. We're tied at 2. Thought we learned something after last night. Well, I'll say this about the Thailand Egg McMuffin. It is just as dry as the one you get back in the States. Well, they got to figure out a way to lube this sandwich up. All right, let's pound this thing. All right. All right, we're in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is right in there to Austin Wells for strike 1. Oh, BW feels good. Got some food, got my caffeine. I feel normal. That was a good decision. 0-1 pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Up and away, 2-1. Wells is batting just .218. Was a finalist for Rookie of the Year last season. Called strike right in there from Sugano. 2-2 the count. Next pitch, hit in the air, off to the left side and out of play, foul. Folks, the Cal Ripken Iron Man bobblehead, the bobblehead everyone has been waiting for. It'll be at the yard a week from tomorrow. Pitch popped foul and out of play by Wells. 11 or 12 hours ahead, George, depending on your daylight savings time nonsense back there. I'm 12 time zones away. On normal time, I'd be 12 hours away. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Sanchez has a look behind the plate, but it's in the stands. Still 2-2. Hey, there's an Oriole fan with a Kobe Mayo jersey in the crowd. Two and two on Wells. Hit on the ground and through the hole, a base hit between Gunnar and Holiday. A leadoff single for the Yankees. I'm in Thailand, yes. Book Doc laying down the law. Let's try to keep it to a-holes, Book Doc, at least until later in the game. We try to maintain some language, what do you call it? What I don't care. Whatever. We're playing the Yankees. Say whatever you want. I don't know. I'm already in a food coma after that McMuffin. 0-2 the count on LeMahieu after a swing and a miss. That's the problem with this damn McDonald's food. It puts you immediately into a coma. You're all right. You're all right, Book Doc. You're fine. I know your normal behavior, and that one just slipped. It's okay. One and two on LeMahieu. Up and away, 2-2. DJ's hitting 244. I thought this guy was on the verge of getting DFA'd last year. He's sticking around. Pitch popped up, right field. Lauriano coming in toward the foul line, makes the catch, one away. Sugano faced the Yankees at the Yard back on April 28th, struck out 8 batters, induced 17 swings and misses. I'm stealing all this from Masson. 6 of his 8 strikeouts coming on the split finger pitch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Had that long at-bat and walk in the first inning. Takes a first pitch strike here. The 0-1. And on the ground, right to first. Mayo thought about going to second, changed his mind, and takes the second out at first. That's fine with me, Kobe. If you don't have the confidence to make that throw, and it's not an easy throw to try to turn a double play ball as a first baseman, going a second with that runner in your throwing path. Everything will be fine as long as we get this third out, and we have to because Judge is on deck. Trent Grisham at the plate. First pitch is way high for ball 1. So again, it's all about navigating around Judge. That's how you approach this lineup. You look at the situation right now and you say, well, I got to get Grisham out. I got to throw strikes. There's a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Sugano's 1-1 pitch is reached for, rolled over to second base. Holiday throws off balance in time, and the inning is over. And the Orioles work around a base runner and keep Judge stranded on deck. He'll lead off the next inning. On to the third. We are tied at 2 in the Bronx. Home plate umpire tonight is Adam Hamari. Not very familiar with this crew. Andy Fletcher is the only name that sounds vaguely familiar, but it sounds like a name that could just be from anything. Willie Trainer, third base. Andy Fletcher at first. Jansen Visconti at second. Adam Harnari calling balls and strikes. 82 degrees in New York. 10 mile per hour winds blowing west by northwest. BW needs a lucky after that, passable breakfast. It was passable. It was a nice trip down memory lane. Thought the bacon was a little bit How do you disappoint with bacon? I don't know, but that sandwich kind of...
Oh boy, no. It's bacon!
Okay. It's my boy, Westberg, going to lead it off.
Well, west is that way.
First pitch, curveball in the dirt for ball one. There's a curveball for a strike this time. 73 miles an hour on that slow yacker. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey, William, appreciate it. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Folks, that's how you do it. If you got the game, watch it, turn the volume down, sync it up with me, and hang out with us. 1-2 on Westberg. Called strike 3. Fastball dotting the bottom of the zone. 1 away. You're going to blaze one with me, huh? Yeah, but this isn't a special lucky. This is just a normal, average, everyday, boring lucky. I don't really blaze these. Here's a soft grounder to third by Lauriano. He's out. And suddenly Max Fried, after throwing a lot of pitches in the first, is suddenly getting outs quickly. And I think we can all agree that that's the worry. You get an early lead off of a tough pitcher, and then he settles in. But you want to at least try and see some more pitches. Swing and a miss by Arias. 0-1 on Ramon Arias.
I have a brother.
Up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4th inning is special time. I don't have one ready to go, though. I'd have to work on it. That usually takes an inning or two. And it's already the 3rd, so maybe 6th inning. That's a called strike on the outside edge. 2 down, bases empty, 2 strikes on Arias. Got the volume on for both. That doesn't drive me nuts. 1-2 pitch. Low and in. 2-2 the count. I like the idea. Somebody's sitting back listening to the ball game. They hear Jim Palmer's voice and my voice together. Foul ball at the plate, still 2-2. If I had a batter walk-up song, what would it be? Holy cow. I'd probably need about a week to think about it. It's too big of a decision to just throw out a song. 2-2 pitch, foul back. We'll do it again. Vagramento can cut the green and roll in less than a minute. Not messing around. Well, if I had a machine, I could do it super quick, but I'm a hand roller. Perhaps you are too, but I'm very meticulous. Check swing on a pitch off the plate, full count on Arias. Full count, folks. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Arias down on strikes. And 7 straight retired now. Since getting the final out in the first, Fried has not allowed a thing. We go now to the bottom of the third, tied at 2, with Judge set to lead off for the Yankees. Crazy Train. I'm thinking Just a Gigolo by David Lee Roth. Just comes striding up to the plate. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people will say, taking every dance, southern sweet romance. Ooh, what would they say? There will come a day when youth will pass away. What would they say about me? When the end comes, I know I was just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause... And then they cut out because I'll get a clock violation. It's too long. It's too long of an intro. Yeah, I'm going to go with Just a Gigolo. I'm going to mix it up. What do you think? Is that a good choice? Doesn't seem to be much of a response. Did everything freeze? Because it looks like my game froze. Dizzy Gillespie. I think you mean Louis Armstrong. I don't know if Dizzy Gillespie did a lot of singing. You talking about Louis? I see skies of blue, clouds of white. That guy? And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, red roses too. What's going on with my game? It's frozen, folks. I gotta refresh. Been too long. I'm missing something, surely. Okay, so Judge is at the plate with a 1-2 count. What is going on? Why is it frozen? One, 2 to Judge. And a foul ball. All right. Oh, come on. What? 2 balls, 2 strikes. How's Sugar's Pants doing tonight? I guess I need to take a look. Yeah, they are. Judge goes to right. Short porch. Forget about it. Don't pitch to Judge. So all you got to do is, not pitch to him. 3-2 Yankees. I mean, folks, when you are hitting at a rate where you're averaging a base per at bat, then just give him the base. Give him the 1 base. Because it's just 1 base. It's not rocket science. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Low. RBI single for Jazz in his first at bat. Fouls this one away. 1-2 the count. Better than 4. It's better than 2. And it's the same as 1. And he's going to likely get one of those. Look, he does make outs. It happens. But again, on average, when you average it all out, that's why you look at things like on base and slugging percentage and get an idea. Like, what does this person average per at bat in terms of bases? And he basically averages a base per plate appearance. So just give it to him. Foul ball by Chisholm makes it 2-2. Jim Palmer saying, I would not have been throwing a 2-2 fastball to Judge like that. I hear you, Jim. Ground ball foul by Chisholm, still 2-2. All right, well, what are we getting back, William? Tell me what we're getting back. Give me something good. Called strike 3. Nice location on a splitter from Sugano.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Alonso? What? They're going to give us Alonso for 2.5 months of Mullins? What do we get? Alonso, what's his contract deal? Didn't he just sign a 1-year deal to stick around? Or is it a multi-year deal? Stanton at the plate, 1-0 the count. Fouled away, 1-1. Oh, we'll give him Mateo. You can have him. Ground ball. Through the hole on the left side, a base hit. Stanton found the hole on the left side. There wasn't a big one. A 1-out single, and at least we got one of the slowest guys in the game out there at first base. Matt wants the link for the change.org website for the petition to make me manager. Somebody hook him up. Hey, Judy. Jason Dominguez at the plate. He had a sac fly his first time up. Fouls off the first pitch here. And that one's hit hard on the ground through the hole on the right side. It's rolling slowly toward Lauriano, but that strong arm of his combined with the slow feet of Stanton means station to station. Again, folks, Stanton, if he hits home runs for you, he's helping you out, but he clogs up the bases. First and third right now for just about anybody else but Stanton if he was the lead runner. First and second with one out is the situation. Anthony Volpe at the plate. First pitch to him is a strike. That's right, folks. Make me manager. Everybody in the dugout has a nicotine addiction. Called strike 2 to Volpe. 70 pitches now for Sugano. Sorry, my sinuses are acting up. 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. Volpe's 0 for his last 21. Is that true? Wow. Volpe's hitting 88 Orioles. 0-21. That pitch is off the plate. It wasn't close. Come on, don't waste anything. 2-2. Ground ball, please. Pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, we'll take the strikeout. Swung on and missed. Upstairs, 2 down. Damn it. What the... Oh, my computer's acting up. Here's Austin Wells. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Foul back by Wells. 1-1 the count on him. The pitch. High. Yankees 3, Orioles 2. We're in the bottom of the third. New York have a couple of runners at first and second with 2 down. Sugano has been laboring all night. 76 pitches. Number 77 here, a 2-1 count to Wells, is chopped foul. 2-2. It is a packed stadium in the Bronx. Two to Wells coming up. Here it is. Upstairs, full count, and now the runners will have a head start with 2 down and a full count. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. A splitter. And the inning is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Sugano strands a couple of runners, but he also gave up a fastball to Judge, who parked it into the short porch in right field to give the Yankees the lead. At the end of 3 innings, it's 3-2 New York. That was just Act 1 of this play. Yankees have now ahead of 6-2. We have not done anything since the first inning. Well, they continue to do stuff. We got to do stuff. Sorry for the terminology I'm using. I know it might be over some people's heads, but we got to do stuff. I'll be right back, folks. No signs of Janet anywhere. Colton Cowser's up to bat first in the top of the 4th. First pitch outside, ball 1. Folks, make some moves. 1-0 pitch. Called a strike. That looked an inch or two outside. Umpire is starting to get on my nerves here. Fouled away, 1-2 on Cowser. Folks, I hope you don't mind. BW is going to do a little bit of double duty here and roll up a special lucky while calling the ball game. I can do both. That pitch just a hair high. I tell you, the borderline of the strike zone tonight could go either way. Hard to tell what the umpire is going to say on a borderline pitch. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cowser. Done in by a sweeper from Freed that broke to the outside edge. 1 away. Gary Sanchez is up. Hit his first time up. Got that big 2-out, 2-run hit. Curve ball outside for ball 1. How about you tie up the ball game right here, Gary? And on the ground and a backhanded. No, it's the third baseman cutting the ball off. And Sanchez does not get down the line quickly. Chisholm will throw him out for the second out here in the 4th. That's 9. How was that? 6? Yeah, it's 9 in a row retired by Freed. He has not given up a thing since that Sanchez 2-out, 2-run single. Here's Kobe Mayo. And look at that swing. And tell me Ryan O'Hearn shouldn't be in this lineup instead after that swing. I get you want to stack opposite-handed hitters, but, I mean, come on. You're dealing with one of the toughest lefties in the league. 1-1 on Mayo. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Make me look dumb, but damn. No Gunner, no O'Hearn, no Jackson, and no. Oh no, we now have Jackson because of the late scratch. No Rutschman. Mayo. Thank you. I'm an idiot. Line drive, base hit down the left field line. He's turning for 2, and he'll make it in there easily. He had a jump on third base. It's a 2-out double for Mayo. Thank you, Kobe. I'm an idiot.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. I got no problem. Eating a turd sandwich after that. I'm rooting for you, buddy. All right, Dylan Carlson. We need a 2-out hit.
Dylan, your son?
Start the chant, Pigtown. Start the chant. First pitch strike to Carlson. Third double for Mayo. Still looking for that first home run. Oh, 1 pitch to Carlson is fouled away. 0-2. 2 strikes, 2 down. We need one of those sawed-off hits. Just a little jam shot, a little bloop, little flare somewhere, and drop in over the infield. Come on, Carlson. 0-2 pitch. That is chopped foul. We'll do it again. Carlson has been mashing off lefties lately, 6 for his last 13. The 0-2. Oof. That was very close to being strike 3. And I'm honestly surprised the ump didn't ring him up. That had the top of the zone on the outside corner. Carlson with a chance for new life. 1-2 pitch. And he waves at a curveball in the dirt. I think Carlson would have preferred to just get rung up on the previous pitch. It would have been less embarrassing than that swing. Inning over. 2-out double by Mayo. Third hit of the night for the Orioles. First base runner since the first inning. But Mayo is stranded. We go now to the 4th. The Yankees lead at 3-2. A bloop, a bleeder, a bumbler. Something. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. The good news is Max Fried, I think, if we can just have a couple of good approaches to the plate these next couple of innings, we'll get him out of the game at no more than 6 innings. Give us 3 innings against this bullpen. Give us a chance to see a right-handed bat and bring in some lefty pinch hitters like O'Hearn and Gunner. And then let's see where things stand. But just keep us in the ball game, please. Stop pitching to Judge. And, yeah. All right. I'm missing some tools here. Got to have these handy-dandy tools around. Hey, folks, we've all hit the like button already, right? Thanks. Like, subscribe if you haven't. There's a button right below the main screen there. It says subscribe. If you're already subscribed, it says subscribed. You're good. But if it's bright white and says subscribe, tap it. You're in. It's free. You're a bird watcher. We're in the bottom of the fourth. DJ LeMahieu looks at a first pitch strike from Sugano. That was the 80th pitch from Sugano tonight. Next pitch off the plate, 1-1. Anything's better than this. Who the hell are you, Colton? Who even are you? What a weird confession to make. Nobody knew who you were, and yet you're updating us on your status like anybody gives a rat's ass. Go play PUBG, you dumbass. 1-2 on LeMahieu. And that is going to be into the right field corner for extra bases. And Lauriano having a little bit of trouble digging it out of the corner, but it would have been a double either way. Lead off double for DJ LeMahieu here in the bottom of the fourth. I don't like this live stream so much that I'm going to subscribe so that I can wait, so that I can tell you something I don't like. Here's a tip. You know, I know I'm a weird person, but if I'm involved with something I don't like, I just leave, because that's all you really have to do. I don't stick around because I've already established I don't like it, so why would I? But you do you, buddy. 1-0 pitch to Goldschmidt, foul back. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out for the Yankees in the bottom of the fourth. I get the weirdest people in here. Like, I'm used to insults that are a little more harsh. The ones I get around here lately, they don't make much sense. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Goldschmidt. This one's hit in the air to center. Cowser coming in, makes the catch. 1 away. Hit shallow enough to keep the runner at second base. "87 pitches for Sugano with 1 away in the fourth. This could be his final inning. 87 pitches. I want to at least see the bullpen start to stir a little bit out there. You got Aaron Judge on deck. Trent Grisham at the plate right now. So with a base open at first, again, you got to go after Grisham, which Sugano hasn't yet. The count is 1-0. Get him out, and then walk Judge to that open base with 2 down, and then go after Jazz. That's the recipe. Grisham drills one to right. Lauriano, though, is there. He makes the catch and fires it back in. All right, so here we go. We know what to do in this situation, right, Charm City chat? 2 down, runner at second, open base at first with Judge up. What do we do? What do we do? You put up 4 frickin' fingers. Hello. There is no other argument. Honestly, if you went up there and every time Judge was up, he just put up 4 fingers and he never let the guy swing the entire series, do you understand? Not only is that a strategy, but just how much of a morale hit that would be to the Yankees. Like, you're basically handcuffing the guy by doing that. Grisham just popped out on your screen. It's so far behind. Okay, well, let me try to refresh it. It's not always going to be perfect, Birdland. Not an exact science. And they will put up 4 fingers for Judge, and the crowd groans. Like, do you not understand baseball, Yankee fans? If the shoe was on the other foot and your manager didn't walk the guy, you would be screaming. But you're going to groan because we're doing the right thing. This is why I can't stand you guys. You can't even acknowledge a move that you know makes sense. You would do it yourself. But you groan. You can't help yourselves, can you, Yankee fans? We got a pitching change. Sugano is going to be taken out of the game after the free pass to Judge. Lefty Chisholm due up. I didn't see anybody getting loose, but this smells like a Keegan Aikens situation. We'll find out in a minute. If anybody saw Aiken or anybody else getting loose, feel free to share it in the chat, but I didn't see a cutaway to the bullpen to know who was getting up and coming in. All right, so maybe I can't roll a J in under a minute, but considering I'm calling a ball game and doing this all at once, I'm making pretty good time. Folks, tomorrow, what's the start time? Saturday. I forgot to update it in the scrolling text. I should go ahead and type that in now while I'm thinking about it. We have tomorrow, I think it's Zach Eflin's turn. Eflin versus Schmidt. And this game, wow. We got an early game, 1:05 p.m. I'll be on the air at 12:50 p.m., folks. Saturday afternoon. And then Sunday's even earlier, 11:35 a.m. But 1:05 p.m. tomorrow. Stream will start at 12:50. Let me update that in here. It is Keegan Aiken on the mound, folks. Eflin versus Schmidt. First pitch to Jazz is a little bit high for ball one. All right, that's updated now. Oh, I'm sorry, that's strike one on Jazz. I'm happy to report. Make it 0-2. That pitch, a fastball right in there. 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at first and second. 3-2 Yankees in the bottom of the fourth after a not too good start from Sugano. Pitch in the dirt from Aiken makes it 1-2. The 1-2 to Chisholm. That is stroked in the right field for a base hit. Lauriano is going to fire home. Here comes the throw. It is there, and it is in time. Ramon Lauriano with an absolute cannon from right field. Nails the runner. No cutoff man needed. Holy cow. Yankees won a challenge. Go suck an egg. Ramon Lauriano, you're my hero.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
I think the runner's safe. I think the runner's safe. They have to challenge. They have to challenge. And first look, I think he might be safe. Rob says out 100%. Okay, Rob, I'm with you. Okay. I love it. That way, he's either out or you're to blame. I just don't know if that foot didn't hit the plate before that glove hit the body. The stadium seems to think he's safe. Yeah, the call is out, so that's good. They have to find conclusive evidence to overturn it. All right, so right here, there's the foot. All right, you know what? Okay. Kevin Brown says he thinks he's safe. Call on the field stands, Rob. You're the man. Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Wow, Ramon Lauriano. I remember early in the season, somebody was talking about Lauriano and how they have like an above average arm. I'm like, no, it's not above average. This guy is rocking like one of the very strongest arms in the league. I think I read something that said he was ranked 97th percentile in the leagues to start the season in terms of arm strength. Now, accuracy, that's a different part of the equation. Maybe the accuracy isn't as good as others, but the strength is definitely there. This guy throws cannons. Whoops. I just dropped everything on the floor. Boy, I'm looking pretty pink. Isn't he pretty and pink? I don't know. Is blue better? This makes me look harsher, but this makes me look more like an alcoholic. So I'm going to go with this one. Okay. I got enough problems. I don't need people to think I'm an alcoholic too. Yeah, Birdland. Yeah. You don't have to tell me. I am very familiar with Lauriano's achievements from the outfield. Just look it up, folks. I've said it before. Just YouTube search Ramon Lauriano highlight throws. There'll be an entire collection, 10 minutes worth of Lauriano doing crazy things. I think the best one I saw was like a home run robbing catch and then nailed a runner trying to get back to first who was off the bag. All on the fly, like a 400-foot throw on the fly right into the glove at the first baseman. Just ridiculous. Vasquez is at the plate. 1-1 pitch, curveball swung on a miss. We're in the top of the fifth. Vasquez is 0 for 1. Top of the order coming up next. Curveball outside. Oh, I didn't know we were going to turn it into a pissing contest, Mr. Hyde. I wasn't trying to say it was the greatest throw ever made. I mean, you want to talk about great throws. Here's a ground ball. Second baseman behind the bag. Throws off balance. Vasquez is retired. He is still 0 for the season. I hope that's his last at bat tonight. I hope next time that spot comes up, Gunnar Henderson will be at the plate. Here's Holiday. Late addition to the lineup. Originally was out of the lineup, but Adley Rutschman with a late scratch. Sanchez, who was going to catch. Adley was going to DH. Now it's Holiday DHing tonight. He's 1 for 2. And that pitch, a curveball, inside 2-0. Yeah, the best throw I think I've seen is Jose Guillen. Jose Guillen, I think he was with the Pirates, maybe. It was out in Coors Field in Colorado, playing right field. Base hit for Holiday up the middle on a 2-0 pitch. Second hit of the night for Jackson. Again, originally not in the lineup. So a nice surprise here. Yeah, there was a ball hit deep to right. You know, the wall out in right field in the Coors Field, it's kind of a padded wall, pretty tall. And the ball landed, hit off the wall, rolled away from Guillen. And it looked like a triple for anybody. And he threw a ball from, it had to have been 400 plus feet, right at the base to nail the runner trying to make a triple. The best throw I've ever seen. Bo Jackson, though, has definitely got a couple. Bo Jackson throwing out Harold Reynolds. Yeah, Harold Reynolds is definitely up there. I mean, but that's also, wasn't that Ichiro? Yeah, he nailed an Oakland A. I think it was, who was it? Who was that hitter? What's his name? Oh, I can picture his name. I'm sorry, folks. Trip down memory lane. I got to concentrate. 0-2 the count on Jordan Westberg with Holiday at first and 1 out. Swing and a miss. Westberg is down on 3 pitches. Who was that hitter? I vaguely remember Alex Ochoa. Here is Ramon Lauriano, curveball, low and away for ball 1. What is that guy's name? Oh, I can't stop trying to pull it. I don't know why I need to do it. It really has no meaning. It doesn't matter. It was a decent hitter in the league for a long time, and I can't remember his name. Terrence Long? Terrence Long. Terrence Long. Let me look up that name, see if it matches. Yeah, that's him. Terrence Long. That's the guy that got nailed by Ichiro at third base. All right, my brain does still work. Their memories are still there. They can be retrieved. It takes 5 minutes now. But I remember the name Terrence Long. Okay, 2-1 on Lauriano. Low. It's low, Blue. It's low. They call that a strike.
Not the beast! Open my eyes! My eyes!
Are you kidding me? Look at you. Look at those eyes. You got the eyes of Sling Blade. You got Carl Childers' eyes. Yep.
Think I'm going to head down to Yankee Stadium and call balls and strikes. Yep. I'm thinking about maybe ringing up a batter on a ball outside. Thinking about bringing home some of these French fried potatoes with me.
You moron. Go fix a lawnmower, you dope. 2-2 on Lauriano.
You ought not talk like that. You're just a boy.
There goes Holiday. The pitch is high. The throw down is going to be late. It's an easy steal for Jackson.
I like the way you steal. You ought not run like that. You're just a boy.
Full count on Lauriano. Ball fouled away. Still a full count. Again, Carl Childers calling balls and strikes.
Yep. I went to the shed. Got me a rosin bag. Some folks call it a chalk bag. I call it a rosin bag. Went out to the pitcher's mound.
Here's a ground ball right to short. Volpe over to first, just in time. Close play, inning over.
I reckon I'll take the big uns.
You know, you seem like a man who's always just lost deep in his thoughts. Tell me now, what are you thinking right now?
Thinking I might take home some of these French fried potatoes with me. I reckon what you's wanting to know is why I'm in here. You may want to send an ambulance or a hearse. I aim to kill you with it. I aim to ring you up on strike 3. 3 inches off the plate.
This is dope. What's Fried's pitch count? Wait a minute. I'm too busy doing my Carl. Fried's on 88 pitches through 5 innings.
We need a French fry emoji for him. Or a sack of wash emoji. They got little peckers in this can. I'm thinking about buying some of that potted meat you got. With the little peckers in there.
My favorite part about Sling Blade is Doyle's band. Randy, you tuning son of a bitch. Y'all are lousy. Get in tune with me. It's the worst band ever. All right, folks. It's Giancarlo Stanton against Keegan Aiken to begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch is up and in for ball 1. Stanton 1 for 2. Got that wide stance. A very imposing figure at the plate. 2-0. Pitch inside. Carl from Aquatine? That's a whole different kind of Carl.
Yeah, you guys, what are you doing in my backyard? How about you get out of my pool? I was aiming to do some backstrokes. Mind if I use your pool?
Yeah, I mind if you use my pool. It's Carl versus Carl, folks. 3-1 the count on Stanton. The pitch. Fouled straight back, full count.
Don't you say another word about that boy.
Payoff pitch. Outside. Stanton with a leadoff walk here in the 5th.
You ought not pitch like that. You're just a reliever.
Here's Jason Dominguez. He's turned around now to bat right-handed against Aiken, and that pitch looked like it might have caught the corner, but we don't get the call because we got Carl behind the plate. Want to know the count. Can I be normal BW a little more tonight? I'm sorry if this makes you mad. Okay. 2-0 count. Pitch is going to be fouled off. Going to slice into the stands down the right field line. I just try to read the room there, Erica. What can I tell you? If I felt like the sling blade thing wasn't working, I would have ditched it 5 minutes ago. But folks seem to be engaging with it. Swing and a miss, the count is 2-2. But hey, I know the rules of comedy. The last thing you want to do is take something that's funny and beat it into the ground until it no longer is. So we'll bring Carl back later for a guest appearance. Or until the umpire does something stupid again. And I would argue, along with Rachel, that normal is kind of boring. 2-2 pitch. Low to Dominguez, full count. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the 5th for the Yankees.
Yeah, you gotta let Meatwad. Hey, here's a new voice. It's Meatwad, everybody. How you doing? I'm watching the Orioles play the Yankees. Baltimore is down by 1 run.
Up, I did it again. I'm sorry. Full count on Dominguez. Fouled away again. Three balls, 2 strikes on Dominguez. And it looks like Sanchez wants to run through the signs again. Aiken steps off the rubber. Pitch. Fouled again. Still a full count.
I think Carl would fit right in Baltimore. He'd fit right in there.
9 pitch at bat right now on Dominguez. Number 10 is high, ball 4. Wow. Aiken has walked 2 batters to begin the 5th inning. Anthony Volpe up next. He's 0 for 2.
No, I would not pitch to Judge. It's the easiest thing to do. Just don't pitch to him. It's so simple.
Called a strike to Volpe. Count 0-1. Swing and a miss. Heater up and in. That would have been a ball. Volpe went after it. It's 0-2.
Oh, I would be ecstatic.
Popped up and out of play. Still 0-2 on Volpe. I'm honestly surprised at the number of Aqua Teen fans in chat tonight. I didn't think this was the demographic, but here we are. That's why Charm City chat's the coolest chat. People know their stuff. 1-2 on Volpe. Pitch. Reached for, hit on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Over to first. Safe. Are you sure? Are you sure? 1 down, runners at the corners. Show me a replay. I want to be sure. Because that second out would be really, really important. Hold on. Hold on. He's safe. It's very close, but he's safe. So 1 out. Wells is up. The Yankees have a runner at third base with only 1 out and another at first. Double play ball would be the best case scenario. Strikeout would be good. Pop up on the infield. We'll take that. Anything else, it's going to be tough to keep that runner from scoring 90 feet away. The 0-1 is up and in on Wells. Wells has got reverse splits this season. He's doing well against lefties, hitting .260. Hitting under .200 against righties. Swing and a miss here. That's 1-2. Folks, this game is just a bit more than halfway through. And we're 2 hours into this thing. 1-2 pitch inside, 2-2. Lots of deep counts from Oriole pitchers tonight. Throwing a lot of pitches here. Check on the runner at first. And the crowd boos. Shut up. 2-2 pitch to Wells. Hit on the ground. Could be 2. They go to second. Back to first. 2. A double play. Take it.
Message for you, son.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Double play ball. Ends the inning. We get out of the jam. It's a 1-run ball game. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry. Nobody needed to see that. Nobody needed to see that. All right, guess what? Special Lucky's ready. What do you say we burn one for the team? Let's burn one for the home team. If they don't get stoned, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 puffs, you're stoned at the old BW game. accident. All right. Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will attempt to erase a one-run deficit to take the first game against the New York Yankees in a three-game series at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. This is the hat. This is the Special Lucky. I've got everything I need. We're in the top of the sixth. It's going to be Ramon Arias, Colton Cowser, and Gary Sanchez due up. Let's go. Ramon Arias. First up, Max Fried is still on the bump. 88 pitches. It's got to be his last inning. Let's make him work. First pitch inside for ball one. Again, folks, I know the scoreboard appears to be quite behind tonight, but it's better for it to be behind than it is for it to be ahead. Just reference it for information if you need it. Otherwise, listen to me. I'll take care of you. 1-1 the count on Arias. Fried has 7 strikeouts through the first 5 innings. That pitch inside, 2-1. Two and one on Ramon. Swung on, hit hard, backhanded by Volpe at short, though. A bounce throw to first in time. 1 away. 92 pitches for Fried, Joel. It was 88 when the inning started. 4 since. Colton Cowser, folks. Curveball. That's the best curveball Fried has thrown tonight. Strike 1. 0 for 1 and hit by a pitch. Cowser struck out in the 0 for. That pitch inside, 1-1. I don't see any cows in the chat. I guess my chat is broken. I mean, am I living in a dream? I thought this was Orioles Yankees. What's going on here? 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground. And through the hole on the right side, a base hit for Cowser. A 1-out single. And the tying run is on. The only lefty bat in the lineup gets a hit off of Fried. Tying run is on. It's time for the Kraken. Release him. Gary Sanchez at the plate. First pitch. Low and away for ball 1. Folks.
Release the Kraken.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground. A diving stop at third. It's a fair ball. A throw won't be in time. It rolls away from Goldschmidt. Gary Sanchez with a rare infield hit. First and second now with one out. The line's moving. The tying run now in scoring position. That throw from Chisholm got to first base on about 7 bounces. Here is Kobe Mayo, folks. Come on, Mayo time. Please. 97 pitches for Fried. Mayo has a double already tonight. Big curve ball just on the outside edge for strike one. One out, tying run and scoring position. Go ahead and run it first. Mayo steps out of the box. Back in there. Pitch number 99 from Fried. Curve ball right on the outside corner again. Same pitch, same result, 0-2. Pitch number 100. Lined foul, a fastball. I don't think Fried wanted that location. That was right in there. Mayo only able to fight it off. Just don't hit into a twin killing, okay? Anything else? 0-2 on Mayo. Pitch. Curveball. He got under it. That ball's going to drop in for a base hit. And Cowser is going to score. Cowser read it all the way. Nobody else did, but the milkman scores on this little bloop shot to center. This ball game is tied. Oh, doctor, that is magic.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
What a read by Cowser. He says, I'm not waiting around for another. What's happening? Wait a minute. A pitcher was coming out of the Yankee bullpen with Aaron Boone walking out onto the infield, and then suddenly an okey doke. Boone walks back. The pitcher returns to the pen, and Mansolino's going, well, what the hell? Not sure what this is all about. But Max Fried will stay in the ball game. Dylan Carlson is at the plate. First pitch to Carlson, swung on and missed. A cutter, knee high on the inside corner. Another wacky ball game, folks. Tied at 3. The Orioles have the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hit in the air. Center field. Going back. Still going back. On the track. The catch is made. Sanchez and Mayo will both be able to tag from first and second and move up. That's how deep that ball was. So a productive out. Gets a couple of husky guys up a base. Now I don't care. You gotta pinch hit for Vasquez here. Come on, man. Come on. Swing and a miss on a curveball in the dirt. It's 0-1. It's second and third. A base hit gives us the lead. It gives us 2 runs. Fried's at the end of his line. I know it's taking a righty out for a lefty, but a slow roller to second, over to first in time, inning over. You mean to tell me you wouldn't want Gunnar up in that spot instead? You mean to tell me, despite the lefty on lefty, you wouldn't want Gunnar up to take over at short for the rest of the ball game in that spot? Tie ball game, 2 runners in scoring position, with Fried at the end of his line. Stupid. Sorry. I can't defend it. I can't rationalize it. I can't. I already didn't like it to start the ball game. But did I not say, has anybody been here long enough to remember when Vasquez was up the previous at-bat? I said, I hope this is the last at-bat for him today. Next time he comes up around, it should be Gunnar. And look at the situation that it was. Why doesn't anybody listen to BW? That's my question. I mean, I know it. I'm boring. I've been told that many times. I know I do an awful broadcast. I've been told that. I'm told I'm trying to be a Big Mac and I'm looking more like a double Whopper. I've been told a lot of things, folks, but I don't know. I just got a couple of hard, fast rules. Don't pitch to Judge is one. Put the best hitter on your team into a spot with 2 runners in scoring position, and he's naturally... it's not like you're putting him in a weird spot. He's pinch hitting for his position. He would just take over at short. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But whatevs. Kyle Ripken is at the ballpark. Front row seat, of course. Yenier Cano is on the pitch. What version of Cano shall we see tonight? First pitch to LeMahieu was in there for a strike. LeMahieu and then the top of the order, Goldschmidt and Grisham coming up for the Yankees. If anybody gets on, Aaron Judge. Slider low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it was already, I thought, Mansolino put out a lineup with 1 left-handed bat in there. He sat all the other lefties to face Fried. And I'm like, look, I get it, but that's 1 too many. Carlson over a Mullins, I can see. Mayo over an O'Hearn. I'd rather have O'Hearn, but Mayo has proven me wrong tonight, so no problems there. That's enough. Here's a line drive base hit in the right center field. A leadoff single by LeMahieu, and so far it doesn't look like the good Cano. He gives up a leadoff single. We need the good Cano. We need him right now. We got a tie ball game, bottom of the 6th. It's a bullpen game now. And that is a leadoff hit to the number 9 hitter. Here is Goldschmidt. The Yankees have had a base runner in every inning tonight. First pitch to Goldschmidt is inside. George inhales popcorn all game, just like the lady in black down in Tampa, huh? There's a strike. Right in there. Lady in Black is texting with me. Here's a fly ball hit high in the air down the left field corner and into the seats. Foul. He got Gunnar Henderson sitting on the bench, for Christ's sake. Tie ball game with the Yanks. Hello. 2 men on in scoring position with 2 down. And you're like, no, I'm thinking Luis Vasquez, this is his time. He doesn't have a hit on the season. He barely plays to even be in any kind of rhythm to do something. And you're asking him to do it off a guy like a Max Fried. Okay. Popped up by Goldschmidt. Center field. Cowser goes back some. But about 10 feet probably in front of the track makes the catch. 1 away. Runner still at first base. One out, runner at first. Grisham at the plate. He is 0 for 2. Uh-oh, chat disconnected. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Apparently the chat disconnected, folks, and the scoreboard is out of whack, too. If you can hear me at my voice right now, let me know. Scoreboard jumped out of whack. That pitch is in the dirt. Count even up at a ball and a strike. It looks like I'm frozen, so I'm going to just take this opportunity to open up the back door here. Okay, I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Sorry, folks. Looks like I lost connection there for about 15 seconds. Thanks for your patience and understanding. We got a 1-1 pitch on Grisham. He went around about 90% of a swing before stopping. I mean, if you're going to swing that much, dude, just finish it up. 1-2 on Grisham. A double play ball would be oh so nice with Aaron Judge on deck. The 1-2 from Cano. Low and away. Judge again is on deck, and if for some reason Grisham gets on, you put Judge on. I don't care. You take your chances. You try to get a double play ball, whatever. Swing and a miss. There you go. 2 down, and even though a base is not open, do not pitch to this next man. You push that go-ahead run to second base with an intentional walk. You do it. You let Jazz beat you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what the book says. I don't care what Grok tells you on Twitter with your AI BS. Do not pitch to this man. Ball 1, low and away. I mean, why even fake like we are? It could result in a wild pitch or something stupid. Just 4 fingers. I don't care. Now, I will say this. Judge is only 1 for 6 off a Cano lifetime. In the dirt. See, that's what I'm talking about. What if that got away? Well, if it did, then you'd just walk him anyway. I guess you can get away with a wild pitch right now. But the point is, don't mess around. You got to be like Homie the Clown and not mess around. 2-0 on Judge. In the dirt, 3-0. All right, let's just wrap it up. Let's put them on. Go after Jazz. Let's go. We've only got one other lefty, so if you're thinking about, well, what if we go to Soto to go after Jazz? I think if you're going to make that move, you got to wait for the next time around because we're only in the 6th inning. That's a pitch in there for a strike. It's 3-1 now on Judge. Don't mess around. Don't think you're going to get back into this count and do something, Cano. Come on, man. That is a foul ball, and that pitch was at the bottom of the zone. It was a quality pitch. I'm still not happy. It's a full count. I mean, look, I've already had to, what do you call it, eat crow or whatever a couple of times tonight. I may be doing it again here in a sec, but this is not the way I would be doing things. Full count, 2 down. So the runner at first will get a head start as well. Pitch. Judge flares it into left for a base hit. Now, that hit doesn't hurt any more than a walk would have, except for the fact that if you put up 4 fingers, you throw 6 less pitches. Which, once again, leads one to the conclusion, just walk the dude. It's not a difficult decision. Drew French is out to talk to Cano. Chisholm's due up. He's 2 for 3. Same result, George, but again, you throw 6 pitches you didn't have to throw. So not the same result. Cano would have a little more in the tank to face Jazz right now if he didn't have to work a deep at-bat with Judge for no reason. Put up 4 fingers and move on. Cano is on 20 pitches right now. Mound meeting is over. 2 on, 2 out. Chisholm has 2 singles on the night, but his average is still 125, 130 points less than Judge. So you got to go after him. First pitch bounces in there for ball 1. The 1-0 to Chisholm. Low. Jazz didn't even offer at it. It's 2-0. Kevin Brown, I'm going to steal this stat. He says that Jazz is hitting only 129 off-speed pitches. So just go with that. There's a slider called a strike, 2-1. Jazz is hitting 129 against off-speed pitches. That's all the scouting report you need, folks. 2-1 pitch. That's a tapper back to Cano. He will throw a ball to first, and we get out of the inning. Orioles magic. We survive Judge and the band. On to the 7th inning, folks. Tied at 3. Orioles Yankees, folks.
Oh boy, is this great!
This is great iced tea.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Do you believe in me?
We're on a mission from God.
Do you believe in me?
We're on a mission from God.
That's right, folks.
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night
Come on, folks. Let's wake up the bats and take a lead here. Top of the 7th coming up. Top of the 7th coming up. Top of the order coming up.
Top of the order to ya. It'll be Jackson Holliday, followed by Jordan Westberg and Ramon Lauriano. Top of the order to ya.
Coming up here in the 7th. Who's pitching for the Yanks? We'll find out. Max Fried had 105 pitches through 6. Is he done? He's been through the order 3 times, averaging 35 pitches through the order. I think he should be done. But you got the lefty Holiday due up first. Maybe they want to wait until a righty is up before going to the pen. I don't see a new pitcher out there yet. It is a righty on the mound for the Yankees. They have gone to the pen. Jonathan Loizaga is on the pitch. First pitch off the plate outside by a foot. Folks, we're in the late innings. Holiday is 2 for 3 tonight. Swing and a miss. A 97-mile-an-hour sinker. Loizaga has a 2.93 ERA, a whip of 1.11. Opponents hitting just 2.03. He's pitched in 14 games. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. So we've seen his sinker and his changeup. He's also got a straight 4-seam fastball and will throw a breaking ball about 1 out of every 5 pitches. Got a curve. Max Fried will not get a win. That's right. Here's a ground ball hit softly to second. Holiday retired, 1 away. He's 2 for 4. Westberg.
West is that way.
In the Oriole bullpen, Scott Blewett. Oh my. What kind of headlines will be in the Sun tomorrow? Jordan Westberg is 0 for 3. Come on, buddy, you're due. Here's a ground ball foul off to the left. Pair of strikeouts against Fried in his previous 2 ABs. Well, Matt, we're going to have to support him tonight. Let's reserve our opinions on a guy that's going to come into a tie ball game facing our bitter rivals until, after all is said and done. We got to support. We got to support right now. Am I happy that Blewett is next up? No. But I kind of understand that it might be based on how much we've had to use the bullpen lately. Obviously, Brian Baker not available. I'd like to see Kittredge out there, but maybe they want to try to save him for the 8th inning. They need one more arm to bridge the gap. And we don't have a whole lot of options. Gregory Soto is another option, but maybe not the right time for a lefty. They're looking at Blewett right now. 2-2 the count on Westberg. That ball's fouled back. We'll do it again. Yeah, this has been part of a 16 straight game stretch without a day off. Finally get one after this series, don't we? Oh, no days off till Thursday? Who do we have after this? I forget. Is it Tampa again, or is it Texas? We play Texas and Tampa a lot. This series against the Yankees is the only series over the course of about 16 days that isn't the Rangers or the Rays. Oh, it is Texas. Okay. At home, right? So no off day. We play Monday at home against Texas and then off on Thursday. Okay. God, I need a day off. 2-2 on Westberg, folks. Come on. Tie ball game, top of the 7th. We need to want this game more. BW is going to reach into his reserves, his energy reserves. We got a batter timing violation and strike 3 on Westberg. What happened to this? Blue, you bum! Westberg's at bat taken away. You know, I could see maybe if Westberg had some reputation for taking too long. I believe that's the first never mind any Oriole batter, has been slapped with a took too long to get in the box. And you do it for strike 3. I mean, if you want to make an example, do it on a strike 1 or a strike 2. Don't take the bat out of somebody's hands on something like that, man. And Lauriano strikes out. The inning is over. Seventh inning stretch time. I'll get to the bees in a minute. We're going to have to do this right. Well, look, bees make honey, right? And you know what honey goes good on? It goes good on a lot of stuff, but it's seventh inning stretch time. So for this particular occasion, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Lovely. Lovely. All right. Now, waffles are pancakes with syrup traps. That's what they're for. They trap the syrup. They say, syrup, you're not going anywhere. You're staying right here. Okay, Chilo. You do realize that it's the exact same scenario for both teams, right? A tie ball game, and eventually one of these teams is going to give up a run to the other, and the fans of whichever team gives up that run is not going to be happy. But, yeah, it works both ways. And somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. Let's just try to root for us to win, okay? Let's try to focus on that, please.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
I need therapy. I need a retreat. Tell you what, there's a hammock with my name on it somewhere right now. All right, bottom of the 7th. And we are going to root for the bullpen to do well. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But we're going to root them on. I swear Jim Palmer is about to go into a story about corn pop. Scott Blewett has made 19 appearances with 3 different teams. He was a Twin at the beginning of the season, if anybody remembers. The overall numbers aren't awful. ERA 3.7 something, whip about $1.25. It's not good reliever numbers, but they're not awful. By the way, it's Blewett. I guess that does sound better than Blewett. Blewett, if you insist. It sounds a little bit more effeminate, but that's fine. Blewett. Against Stanton. First pitch swung on a miss. A good slider. Good slider. Good first pitch. Oh, yeah, the bees. I forgot about the umpire in the last half inning. Delayed punishment for the umpire. Where are you at?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes!
That one's fouled away. 1-2 on Stanton. Leading off the bottom of the 7th. We're tied at 3. Folks, we're over 100 likes. Thank you so much for your patronage and just hanging out and tapping a button for me.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Swing and a miss. Pitching on the hands. Blew it by Giancarlo. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Go sit down, you overpaid, slow-ass bum. Dominguez, with a little pop-up into the shortstop area. Vasquez onto the outfield grass, makes a catch, a 1-pitch out. Blewett. Yes, that's right. I would like a nice glass of Blewett. Yes. 2 down, Volpe's turn. He's 0 for 3. And apparently 0 for 20-something. Since his last hit, there's a first pitch strike. Fastball right in there. The 0-1. That's one's chopped foul, third base side. 2 strikes, 2 out. Blewett has only thrown 7 pitches. He's 1 strike away from a clean inning. The 0-2 to Volpe. Swing, and he just got a piece of foul ball. Still 0-2. The crowd is pretty dead out here right now for a tie ball game in a packed stadium. Way high on an 0-2 pitch. This doesn't sound like Yankee Stadium noise in a tie ball game late against a division opponent. Swing and a miss! And maybe this quiet crowd is helping us out. Blewett, a pair of strikeouts in a clean inning. We go to the 8th, tied at 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, Matt. You want to maybe give Blewett a compliment now?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
This is where, look, I've done it twice tonight already, where I've said something, and then I said, you know what? I take it back. How about we take it back on Blewett?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
What do you say? Let's all show we can be genuine around here. We can take one when we have to, right? Come on, come on.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, Matt, don't go quiet on me now.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, we're putting out an APB for Matt. Where has he gone? He went from speaking regularly to deadly silent.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Where did he go? What happened to Matt?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Dude, I'm trying to make this fun. Come on, you're making this kind of weird right now. You're making this a little bit weird, man.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, well, we'll hear from Matt at some point. I guess we'll just have to wait till Blewett has a bad inning, like tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. I don't know. Whenever he has a bad inning. Maybe it's 2 weeks from now. There he is. There he is. There he is. Folks. I love it. All right. Luke Weaver on the pitch. Ramon Arias at the plate. First pitch fouled away. No more Freed. Into this Yankee bullpen, Luke Weaver. He's a Yankee killer. Ground ball foul. Third base side, 0-2. All right. So what I'm picking up from Matt is that he doesn't have a giant swing from one end of the spectrum to the other. He's right in the middle there. We're having fun, Matt. We're having fun. 0-2 pitch to Arias is low. 1-2. Come on, folks. I think a little bit of relaxation and fun is how we're going to win this ball game. Let the Yankees be uptight. This crowd is dead. They stink. I say we have fun. That's how we're going to beat them. That pitch bounces in there. 2-2 the count on Arias. Last night, Arias came up 0 for 3 and drew a walk. He's 0 for 3 tonight. How about we get the same situation? Let's work a walk. 2-2 pitch. Way outside, ball 3. Folks, I can feel it. I can feel it.
I have a brother.
BW feels things. Full count on Arias. The milkman on deck. Payoff pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Backing up. Still backing up. And that ball is over the wall. Bye, birdie. A short porch special in the Bronx has given the Orioles the lead late. Ramon Arias, just 337 feet, gets the job done. It's 4-3 in the 8th inning. Oh, doctor!
It's magic.
Oh, boy, folks. BW has got a half chub right now. Super chat. Rolling in. I have a brother.
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
I have a brother. I have a brother.
Cowser strikes out, one away. Jew Brownie with the super chat says, I have a brother. Folks, hit the like button on that chat for Jew Brownie. Thank you so much, buddy. Helping out the channel like that. It was worth it, wasn't it? What a great home run. A Yankee Stadium special. Here's Gary Sanchez. First pitch is low. 4-3 Baltimore in the eighth. Okay, I'm saying Kittredge, Soto, and a combination lefty-righty depending on who's due up, and then the Mountain in the ninth. Sanchez gets into one. Stay fair. That ball is foul. Oh, Sanchez with home run distance aplenty. Could not keep it fair down the left field line. Gary is 2 for 3 already tonight. And that ball about 10 feet foul. At the most. 1-1 the count. Takes low, 2-1. Base is empty, 1 out. The Orioles have the go-ahead run in. First lead of the night. And what a time to get it. We are in the 8th inning. Foul ball at the plate by Sanchez. Still 2-2. Folks, all I can tell you is check out how this game has been going since BW put on the hat.
Do you believe in me?
Go back to the videotape. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. Oh, yes, I am. I'm looking at my preview screen. Okay, I am on the screen. How you doing, everybody? Arias fouls it back. I'm not touching anything. I'm not moving. I'm frozen. I got one shoulder hunched up and another one hunched. Look at this. This is not good posture. I should be like this, but I'm like this. I don't know. 2-2 on Sanchez. Outside, full count, folks. Full count. 1 out, nobody on. Payoff. In the dirt, ball 4. Take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Keep the line moving. I want more. Folks, we've got our first pinch hitter of the night. And this guy here is pretty good. Ryan O'Hearn will come on to pinch hit. He will take over at first for Kobe Mayo. Mayo was 2 for 3 on the night. But you gotta go with this move. Carlson and Vasquez, the next 2 batters to follow, they could be replaced with the likes of Mullins and Gunnar. You could totally pour it on these next 3 batters if you wanted to, as long as the righty Luke Weaver is out there. O'Hearn is hitting just over 300 now, 10 homers and 28 RBI. The average has been going down lately. But he's still a guy you'd like to have up in a spot like this. First pitch, he stares at a tough one on the outside corner at the knees for a strike. Worth taking a strike rather than trying to do something with that pitch. O'Hearn's got good numbers in the Bronx. 317 average lifetime in this ballpark. And on the ground and through the hole, base hit center field. The line keeps moving. Sanchez goes to second. And a pinch hit single for O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
All right. You stay with Carlson, or you want to keep beating this guy up with pinch hitters? Because Mullins could swing a bat here. They'll stick with Carlson. He's 0 for 3. We'll turn around and bat left-handed. Two on, one out. Called a strike on the outside edge. Now, this is setting up where if Carlson makes an out and you have 2 on, 2 out with Vasquez coming up, don't you dare tell me we still stick with Vasquez. Obviously, if you're going to pinch hit Mayo for O'Hearn, you're going to pinch hit Vasquez for Gunnar, right? Up and in on Carlson as he has to awkwardly get out of the way of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big Cuzzo's here. What's up, buddy? Weaver's thrown 20 pitches since entering the ballgame. Number 21 outside to Carlson. 2 balls, 1 strike. First and second for Baltimore. Pitch. Low. Ball 3. Again, Vasquez on deck, but I'm going to just say it. Gunnar is on deck. He better be Gunnar on deck. 3-1 pitch to Carlson. Swing and a miss. He got a heater. Middle up. Location a batter would normally beg for. Carlson got it, but he couldn't do anything with it. The count is full. Will the runners be in motion? Probably not. Sanchez, the lead runner. That could be a disaster if Carlson strikes out. Payoff pitch to Dillon. Runner's not going. Left center field. This ball is going to be caught for the second out. Okay. Tony. Don't mess around, Tony. You pinch hit Mayo for O'Hearn. Don't act like Vasquez makes sense now. Gunnar is on the on-deck circle. He is stepping into the batter's box, folks. Let's go. It may be one at bat too late in my eyes, but hey, he's up there in another spot. 2 on, 2 out. Nearly the same situation as the previous, except instead of second and third, it's first and second. And the Yankees are going to make a counter move and go to their southpaw veteran Tim Hill. It'll be Hill versus Gunnar coming up. Call to the bullpen. And BW is going to go take a moment. Be right back. Folks, tonight's game brought to you by Beggin' Strips.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! Bacon! Bacon, gotta be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon. That's bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. There, from that bag. What's it say? I can't read. Please, please, give me what's in the bag. Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon.
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon.
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon.
Folks, if there's anything that I enjoy more than watching the Orioles hit a go-ahead home run against the Yankees in the Bronx, it's for a go-ahead home run opposite field to that cheap-ass right field short porch over that tiny-ass wall. That's not a home run anywhere else. It's a home run here for us. Tim Hill is making his 34th appearance of the season. He's got a 2.53 ERA and a whip under 1. Opponent's hitting just a $188 off of this guy. Gunnar Henderson, folks. Here we go.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Hill with that sidearm delivery of his. Gunnar has a 13-game hitting streak that is on the line with this pinch hit chance. That's the one thing that stinks when you got a hitting streak and you come into pinch hit. You don't get the hit, streak is over. Ground ball foul off to the right. 1-2 the count. 2 on, 2 out, and 2 strikes. The Orioles have taken the lead here in the top of the 8th. Trying to add on with Gunnar pinch hitting. The pitch. Line drive, opposite field. That is down for a base hit. It'll score another. Sanchez is lumbering home. It is 5-3 Orioles. 2 pinch hits in this inning. Splash it up, folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
And Gunnar keeps his streak alive. How about that? 14 straight. He had one chance. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Jackson Holiday beats out an infield hit. Gunnar's going to take third. No, he's thrown out. Oh, O'Hearn. What's O'Hearn doing not at third? What the hell? Why is O'Hearn? I figured Gunnar was taking an extra base. How is O'Hearn not to third? Jackson at first, Gunnar at second. Oh, O'Hearn was off the bag. I thought O'Hearn was off the bag on the other side of the bag. He was past third. Oh, for Christ's sakes. O'Hearn is thrown out off the bag at third base to win the inning. Well, all right. We did score twice. Can't we just be happy we scored twice? I know. It's frustrating for an inning to end like that. It stinks. But we did score twice. Let's get the bullpen to shut them down. Let's go. 5-3 Orioles as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. My goodness. Oh, George is confused. I know. McDonald's really came through tonight. So who's due up? That's what I'd like to know. Wells, LeMahieu, and Goldschmidt, a lefty, and then a couple of righties. Then a lefty Grisham, and then the righty Judge. Can we get through this eighth without Judge coming up to the plate? That would be ideal, because if he comes up, that means two guys are on, and he would be the go-ahead run. So that's the mission here in the eighth. Don't allow more than 4 batters to hit, because Judge is number 5. All right, Wells takes a first pitch strike with Blewett still out there on the mound. Check swing, did not go. 1-1 the count. Blewett is on 10 pitches from the previous inning and now on 12 pitches total. Fastball high, 2-1 the count. I'm a little surprised he's out there, folks. There is no activity in the Oriole bullpen right now. Nothing. It's all on Blewett. Called strike, outside corner, 2-2 on Wells. Pitch, way high, full count. No leadoff walks. O'Hearn stays in the game for Mayo at first. Gunnar stays in the game for Vasquez at short. Payoff pitch, hit in the air, left field, backing up, but with room. Dylan Carlson makes the catch on the edge of the track, 1 down. 5 more outs to go. DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits tonight. A double and a single. And the first pitch to him is grounded to second base. Big bounce for Jackson. Over to first. 2 down. Sorry, it's Westberg. I forgot Jackson's DHing. Westberg is at second base. 2 down in the 8th. 4 outs to go. Here's Goldschmidt. 0 for 3. He walked in the first. Has been retired since. Pitch 1. Come on, Blue. Give us that call. 1-0. That pitch apparently a little bit low on the outside corner. 1-0. That one's hit back up the middle, and a diving stop by Westberg. Pops up, throws, and he got him! Oh, Doctor! Put a gold star next to that one. We're going to the 9th inning. Jordan Westberg lays out. Oh, Doctor! What a strong throw. Yes, yes, yes. Hot damn, we're going to the 9th. I got to refresh the game. Holy cow. Let's beat the Yanks. Ain't nothing a better cure for my problems than the Orioles beating the Yankees. It cures everything. Come on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We're on a mission from God.
Do you believe in me?
We are going to the ninth inning, folks. The Orioles lead it 5-3. And a chance to add on one more time. And who better to lead off the inning right here than the guy that made the play to end the last inning? Jordan Westburg is 0 for 4 tonight, and he fouls the first pitch away. Ian Hamilton, a right-hander, is on now to pitch for the Yankees. Fouled back, it's 0-2. My, oh my, what a game one we got going here, folks. The mountain is up and getting loose in the bullpen right now for the ninth. The 0-2 outside. Westburg has struck out the last 3 times up tonight in this 0 for 4, so he's got to make some contact here. He does, hits a ground ball to short, routine play for Volpe. 1 away. I say routine. Westburg's showing hustle. He got down the line, made it close. One away, top of the ninth. Ramon Lauriano, 0 for 3. Takes low, ball 1.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
One 0 to Lauriano, check swing, and he didn't go. 2-0. Lauriano hit by a pitch in the first. That pitch hits the outside corner at the knees. 2-1, the count. Swing and a miss. 96 miles an hour on a sinker from Hamilton. 2-2 on Lauriano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
The 2-2 from Hamilton to Lauriano is swung on and missed. A slider that broke below the zone. No chance. Out number 2. I hope the mountain is ready tonight, folks. Ramon Arias, he of the 2-run homer into that short porch his last time up. The difference in the ball game.
I have a brother.
And a comebacker to Hamilton on the first pitch. He flips it to first and the inning is over. Here we go, folks. Bottom of the ninth coming up. And for Magic members right now, you know what to do. Get those mountains up in the chat. That's right. The special BirdWatcher mountain. It's got the sun shining behind it. Bottom of the ninth coming up.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Folks. All right, look, folks, if you've been watching along with me, you know good and gosh darn well that I've been very good about leaving you guys alone when it comes to hitting the like button. I'm just here to provide you the best content and call of the game that I can and entertain you guys. That's the number one job for me. But I do have a favor to ask, because we got 162 people here right now. The likes are at 118. It's good, but it could be better. So please do me a favor, folks. It's the final half inning of the ball game. If you haven't tapped that like button, go ahead and do it now. Let's get those likes all the way up. We can get to 150. I know we can. We do it a lot. And tonight, I think we can get there. Now, here's the other thing you got to do, folks. It's now participation time in the Charm City chat, folks. When we get to the ninth inning with a lead, as soon as this inning starts, this is what you got to do. You get into that corner of the chat and you start tapping the hell out of that heart emoji. And you keep it going until we win this damn thing. Now, don't start yet. I'll let you know, because I don't want you to, run out of stamina. You're on a pitch count, just like everybody else. But very soon, I'm going to ask to get those hearts going, and I hope you guys keep it up all the way through. Let's see this win. Bautista is on. And this is his 27th appearance, 15 saves and 16 chances, 2.81 ERA, and a 1.17 whip. The numbers have been getting increasingly better. He was having an issue walking guys earlier in the season. He's gotten better with that lately. And obviously, with Aaron Judge due up second in the inning, the last thing you want to do is issue a free pass to the guy coming up right now. It's Trent Grisham, folks. All right, get those hearts going and don't stop. Bottom of the ninth, first pitch. Way inside for ball one. All right, not a good first pitch. Again, you got to throw strikes. You got Judge on deck, and you got to make him not be the tying run. That is low and in, 2-0. Come on, Bautista. Just throw strikes, dude. You got to know this situation. Trust your stuff, buddy. 2-0 on Grisham. Called a strike. We get the inside edge. A sinker at 96. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Fouled straight back. It's 2-2. We need to get Grisham with Judge on deck. If we get Grisham, we'll be in really, really good shape. 2-2 pitch coming from the mountain. Here it is. Oh, the umpire. Hold on. A late call by the ump for time. The umpire looked like he was ready to just forget about the timeout, but then Bautista stopped his delivery. The crowd is groaning, but it's your stupid batter that asked for time. What do you want? He got what he wanted. 2-2 on Grisham. Pitch. Inside, full count. Man. Dude, you got to throw a strike, dude. Your stuff is good. Just keep it in the zone. Pitch. Popped up. There you go. Stay in play, please. Just out of reach. Over the dugout. We'll do it again. Folks, help each other out with those hearts. If somebody needs a break, somebody else fill in. Keep it going. Full count on Grisham, leading off the bottom of the ninth, 5-3 Baltimore. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another 3-2 from the mountain. Swung on and fouled back. Just keep doing that. Keep doing that, Bautista. It's been all sinkers. Another 3-2 to Grisham. Swung on, hit in the air to right. And that ball is going to be caught out there on the track. Short of the wall. One away. Lauriano. Excuse me, 2 down. What am I saying? 2 down. Wait, there's 2 down? Wait, and now they're saying Jazz. They've got it all screwed up. You dumb broadcasters, 1 away. Okay, here's Judge with 1 away. They put 2 outs up on the board. I knew there was 1. They were trying to screw with me. All right, pitch inside the Judge. Now look, you got to kind of go after him here. It's your closer, and the worst you can do is make it a 1-run game. If you walk him, then you're putting the tying run up for nothing. Swing and a miss on a high heater. It's 1-1 on Judge. Two giant men facing off right now. Line drive fouled away by Judge. It's 1-2. 2 strikes on Judge. BW is going to lose his mind if we can strike out the mighty Judge. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss! Swing and a miss! Triple digits from the mountain! And the Judge goes back to his chambers. Sit down!
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal, you're done. Hit the bricks, pal, you're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm at the plate. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Going for a win at the Bronx. We got over 200 people in here right now. Folks, hit that like button while you're here and subscribe, why don't you? That pitch is low and away. 1-1 the count. 5-3 Orioles, 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees still need a base runner to get the tying run up. That's right, folks. We got plenty of people here, so subscribe. It's free. Here's a ground ball foul, and the Yankees are down to their final strike. Folks, we can break the like count record with the number of people we got here right now. Hit that thumbs up. We're 1 strike away from winning the opener here in the Bronx. The 1-2 pitch from Bautista in the dirt. 2-2. A big thanks to all the folks. I don't know how many are doing it right now, but to keep those heart emojis flying until we see this win home. It's a new tradition, and I'm happy about it. Pitch. Swing and a miss! And this ball game is over! The Orioles are now, what are we, 3-1 against this shitty Yankee team. Go screw, Yankees. We're 3-1 against you. 5-3. 5-3 the final score. The Orioles take the opener and beat Max Fried.
It's magic. You
Folks, our record is now single digits under 500. That may not sound like much of an accomplishment to most fans out there, but for us, we're happy. We are trending upward, folks. Baby steps. We've won in the Bronx. What a great win. And, folks, we've got Clark Schmidt and Will Warren, the next two pitchers. If we can beat Fried, why can't we win tomorrow and Sunday? Why not? On a night where a lineup that started without Gunnar Henderson, without Adley Rutschman, without Ryan O'Hearn, without Cedric Mullins, on a night where we didn't have guys like Brian Baker available to come out of the pen, we had to go to guys like Scott Blewett. What do we do? What did we do? I'll tell you what we did. We were taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. We were taking care of business. It's all ours. Taking care of business. Let's go and do it tomorrow night, folks. I hate the O's. Do ya? Do you hate the O's? Why do you hate us? What do we do to you? We love you. I love you. Come here, give me a hug. Give BW a hug. I love you. You love me. We just beat those damn Yankees with a 5-run score, and we only gave up 3. See you tomorrow. You suck, Yankees. All right, we've learned a little song. All right, I hate the Yankees. God, I hate the Yankees. I love to beat the Yankees. I love beating them. I love it. BW's in love. Folks, can you feel it?
We're on a mission from God.
I mean, is this not the best iced tea you've ever had?
This is great iced tea.
It's good, isn't it?
This is great iced tea.
I know. Put a little Orioles magic in there for you.
This is great iced tea.
Yes, sir. Folks, let me take a look at the Orioles as of late. Losing an 8-0 lead to Tampa, be damned. All right? Since Game 3 at Fenway, let me add it up. 3-2, 9-3, 10-3, 10-5, 11-6, 14-6, 14-7, 15-8. I think we are 17-8 in our last 25 games. And so if you multiply 17 by 4, that's 68. That is 68%, a 680 win clip. 680 win percentage over a 25-game stretch, going 17-8 in our last 25. Folks, don't tell me this is over. Don't tell me. I ain't going to hear it.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
What do you think, Charm City chat? Has anyone here, have we decided that it's over? I don't think so. I don't think so. My goodness. Tomorrow afternoon, folks. You don't have to wait long. How fun is this? You get to go to bed, wake up, maybe get a couple of chores out of the way, and we got Orioles Yankees for you tomorrow early afternoon. Folks, the stream here will start at 12:50 p.m. First pitch shortly after 1 o'clock. Zach Eflin is going to be on the mound. We need his best. He will be matched up against a right-hander, Clark Schmidt. All right? That is tomorrow's matchup. Everybody going to be here? Show of hands. Can we get a hand emoji so BW can feel good about knowing that we're going to get a good crowd here back tomorrow? Folks, we gotta ride this wave. We got to ride it. All right? 500 or bust. That is the sign on the back of this bus. Get on board. 500 or bust. BW is going to take you there. I'm going to take you there, folks.
Do you believe in me?
Who would you rather have taking you there than this guy? This rat bastard. This crazy MFer. Me. That's who. You guys are talking about making me a man. Don't make me a manager. Just let me cook right here. This is where I belong. Just hang out with me and let's watch this game tomorrow. Anybody got any thoughts before I get out of here? Because I got a lot of adrenaline pumping. In fact, I should probably take my medication while I'm thinking about it. Anybody got anything on their mind before I check out of here? Thoughts on the game tonight? Mention me if you want to make sure. PETA has a ton of thoughts. All right, well, I'm here. What's on your mind? This won't kick in for another half hour. Folks, by the way, if you haven't become a part of the Discord I got, you should, because a lot of really good information gets shared out there in the Discord. If you were on my Discord a few days ago, you might have heard me say that I think Gary Sanchez might just actually be able to help out this team if we look at giving him at-bats as a DH. And Gary Sanchez has started to heat up, folks. I'm really not happy with his defensive acumen, to be honest. But I do see him as a guy that could DH. How we're going to get at bats for him and Mayo versus non-left-handed starters might be difficult. But against lefties, we got to have both these guys in the lineup, I think. It's nice to see Kobe Mayo get a double off of Max Fried. That was huge. I was very, very happy to see that. And again, I'll admit it. I was worried that Mayo just would put in, those kind of at-bats we've seen from Mayo a lot in his early career, which is to say a guy that just doesn't really look ready for major league pitching, and you got a guy like Fried out there. But, folks, we got lucky. Max Fried, I mean, I can't say I've been sitting here watching this guy pitch every start. I have watched a couple of games he's pitched, but clearly this has to be one of his, crappier starts on the season. His pitching line wasn't, incredibly awful, but it wasn't really on par with his typical performance. 7 hits over 6 innings. He didn't give up a walk, which pretty surprising. Actually, man, Max Fried is good. That ERA is still at 2.05 with a whip under 1. But we managed to get 3 runs off of him. That big 2-out hit by Gary Sanchez to drive in 2. And then the big 2-run homer from Ramon Arias that just scraped over that right field wall. Those are the big hits tonight, folks. And Mayo had an RBI single for that 5th and final run. That was in between. Oh, wait, no. We got another run in there. Arias' homer was not a 2-run homer. I'm sorry. I feel like I've said that more than once. Arias had a solo homer. It got us the lead. I don't know why I thought it was a 2-run shot. So in general, the offense had 11 hits on the night. That's good. 11 hits and a Max Fried start. Jackson Holliday with 3 hits. And again, he wasn't in the original lineup, so nice showing from him. Mayo had a 2-hit night. Sanchez a 2-hit night. Folks, that's when you know something's working. Sanchez and Mayo hitting back-to-back in the order, combining to go 4 for 6. And then you throw in the fact that Sanchez had a walk and that Mayo was lifted for a pinch hitter, and that pinch hitter got a hit, O'Hearn. Those 2 spots in the order have combined to go 5 for 7 with a walk. So 6 out of 8 times reaching base. Those 2 spots in the lineup. That is huge. We haven't gotten much production out of those 2 guys, and tonight we did. And that helped on a night where Jordan Westberg, for example, went 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Dylan Carlson had an 0 for 4 night. But we were able to afford that because guys that normally give us 0 for 4s did stuff. 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Baltimore. 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Yankees. We are now 9 games under. Is that what are we? Or are we 10? What are we? Are we? We're now 9 games. Yeah, it's single digits. 33 and 42. 9 games under. 9 times. Your son has been absent this semester 9 times. 9 times. So the Yankees, we're up to 148 likes. Folks, let's get to 150, even though more than half the audience is left. I'm sure we'll get over that 150 hump. And by the way, the view count tonight is going to hit about 2,500. That's pretty good, too. So a nice turnout, marquee matchup. And based on how this game went tonight, I would expect another pretty good crowd tomorrow, even though it's a Saturday early afternoon game. I don't know. Is anything going on this weekend? What's the weather like on the East Coast? Do I have to worry about weather in New York? By the way, BW's thinking about, you know what? I will. Because for me tonight, this game is going to be like 1 o'clock in the morning. BW's wearing this shirt again. And the hat will start the game on the bench. And the hat will come in again. It's a doubleheader today for me. So BW is going to keep the orange shirt on. I got to rock the orange in the Bronx, okay? Anything we can do to help this team, even if it means, yeah. Well, I'm going to change everything that you can't see. I got to be sanitary, for crying out loud. It's a sexy shirt. Look how sexy this is. This screams sex, doesn't it? Look at this. So sexy. It's even got look at that. You see that? That's a cigarette burn. Look how sexy that cigarette burn is in my shirt. That's sexy. I got burns in every damn shirt. Wash those pits. Why? What's wrong with the pits? Am I pitting? I am. Am I pitting? I'm pitting a little bit. Oh, my. I'm pitting a little bit. That is sexy. Hey, what do you want from me? All right, well, obviously, I'm going to have to just take the shirt off right now because it's getting too hot in here. And, I'm just going to have to just take it all off, folks. I mean, what? Huh? No. Sorry, you'll have to go to my OnlyFans page for that, folks. That's a different channel, okay? That's going to do it for me here. I got to hop on over to the other channel so I can take it all off. Yeah, it was fun, folks. I'm going to go freshen up, let the shirt breathe a little bit after. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way. That's a little embarrassing. This side's okay. I didn't get it over here. It was only on this side. You know why? Because of the light. This stupid light is right here, and it's making a beeline for BW's right pit. That's the reason, okay? Don't make me wave my finger at you. You won't like it. Hey, PETA in with a super chat or super sticker. One of the two. Thank you, PETA. I see you. Where's the button?
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
PETA with $1 to make me holla. I get paid to do the wild thing. Hey, that $1, that can go toward the laundry for this shirt. I'll get rid of that pit stain in time for game 2 tomorrow, folks. Little cornstarch. Plus, you got to remember, I ate McDonald's live on the air. That'll give you the pit sweats. I don't care who you are. That was probably my other problem. I'm going to blame the harsh artificial light shining from this direction. And where is it? I don't know. I had a McDonald's little paper bag somewhere. I blame McDonald's for everything that happened. All right, folks, I'm just killing time. Let me get out of here. Let me see if somebody else is on. I really had fun tonight. Oh, my goodness. We beat them. We beat them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. And I don't know a better place to send you right now than out west, because guess what? Fitzy is calling Red Sox, who are playing the Giants with their brand new star player, ex-Red Sox, Rafael Devers. Tell Fitz I said hello.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
We're going to go over and raid Fitz. Oh, PETA, by the way, here's a like on that super chat. Thank you so much, PETA.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
We're going to head on over and talk to Fitzy, Red Sox fan, who's watching his Sox out west play the Giants, who have Devers now. I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. Come join me, why don't you? In terms of Orioles baseball, until tomorrow afternoon, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good night, everybody. Let's go watch Fitzy watch Devers. See you later.